Boy, it sure is hot today.
Hello?
Hello. I'm from the Church of Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ. We're the Mormons.
Okay. But what do you want?
I've come to share a New Testament of Jesus Christ. Can I come in?
Okay, well 2 John 1:9-11 says that if anybody is going against the teaching of Messiah, then you should not welcome him or greet him into your house. So, no, I don't think you can come in. Actually, since this isn't my house, we'll just sit down anyway. It's kind of hot outside, so just come on in, I'll show you that you're wrong.
Why, thank you.
I've never had a Mormon come to my house before, but this is kind of interesting. I guess I could hear what you have to say if you think you could convert me to Mormonism. Do you want a glass of eggnog?
No thanks, I can't drink caffeine.
There's no caffeine in eggnog. And why can't you drink caffeine? There's no command in the Bible that says you can't drink caffeine.
No, but my church said I can't.
Tell me there's another one of you missionaries. Where is he?
He's not here right now. We're underfunded.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
we don't have that many members to take income from.
So, let me guess. I think I know why you've come here. Why you've come as a missionary to this room right here. What do you want?
Well, we want to share a New Testament of Jesus Christ. The Book of Mormon.
Okay, and I've done some research on your church. What makes you think that we need a New Testament of Jesus Christ? Matthew 24:35 says, "Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away." And you think that his words passed away. How do you explain that?
We believe the Bible was corrupted, and that our prophet, Joseph Smith, is here to restore it after he was visited by God.
Okay, so why didn't your prophet, if the Bible was corrupted and some of the words of the Bible were lost, why didn't he restore the actual books that are mentioned in the Bible that we don't have today, like the book of Jasher, the book of Shemaiah, the book of Edo, the book of Yehu, and the book of Achiah? Why didn't he restore any of those?
Well, I don't know, but the point is that we have faith in Jesus Christ, just like you.
Hold on, I don't have any faith in this Jesus Christ guy you mentioned. I don't know.
What?
That's not his name. The name of the Messiah was Yeshua. Okay, Jesus, the letter J didn't exist in the Hebrew alphabet or the Aramaic alphabet or even the Greek alphabet. There's no just sound in any of those languages. So it's impossible for his name to be Jesus. Okay? Most of the New Testament was either written in Aramaic or it was written in Greek. And when it was written in Aramaic, his name was Yeshua, and in Greek it was Yesu. Okay, that's not even close to Jesus. So stop saying Jesus. His name is Yeshua. And there's another problem. Okay, you call the name of the Father the Lord. You say the Lord. The Lord is God. Okay, his name is Yahovah, and it says that all throughout the Bible. Exodus 3, when Moses asks Elohim, which is the proper word for God, when he asks Elohim what his name is, he replies with, "My name is Yahovah. This is my name for all generations. You shall speak to the children of Israel. My name is Yahovah." And yet you corrupt his name by going after the traditions of the Pharisees and saying the Lord. So I don't think I should trust you if your prophet never wrote, he wrote Jehovah like 3 or 4 times and that's it. Then he wrote the Lord everywhere else. Okay, if he was really a prophet, he would have restored the name of Elohim.
Well, we believe because of the testimony of Joseph Smith.
And how do you know that he wasn't a liar? Joseph Smith made multiple prophecies that didn't come true. Let's see what the Bible, which you believe to be a canonical book, although you contradict it, let's see what the Bible has to say about prophets.
I've never even read the Bible.
Yeah, I know you haven't. Anyway, I'm going to go to Deuteronomy 18 and start reading at verse 21. "And when you say in your heart, how do you know the word which Yahovah has not spoken? When the prophet speaks in the name of Yahovah and the word is not, or comes not, that is the word which Yahovah has not spoken. The prophet has spoken it presumptuously. Do not be afraid of him." The Bible, specifically the Torah, says that if any prophet makes a word in the name of Yahovah and it does not come true, then he is a false prophet. Okay, did you know that Joseph Smith made multiple false prophecies? If any of his prophecies were not true, then he's a false prophet. For example, Doctrines and Covenants 84, 1-5, which is part of your scriptures, Joseph Smith prophesies that in his generation, a temple would be built in Independence, Missouri. And that never came to pass. There's not even a temple there to this day. Then he also said in History of the Church 5:394 that in a few years the government of the United States would be overthrown. That never happened either. So he made words that did not come, therefore he's a false prophet.
Well, I don't know about that. You're probably just twisting his words.
No, I'm not twisting his words. I'm telling the truth, and Joseph Smith clearly wasn't. Tell me, do you believe that you will become a god like Joseph Smith taught in the King Follett Discourse?
Well, of course we do. You see, Joseph Smith, our prophet, revealed that God was once a man, and man can become like God.
And how do you reconcile your belief with what the Bible actually says? For example, Isaiah 43:10 says, "Before me there was no El formed," El is the Hebrew word for mighty one, "and after me there is none." Also, Deuteronomy 32:39, which I'm going to read from right now. Okay? Now I want you to listen very closely, because you Mormons don't listen very much. Deuteronomy 32:39. "See now that I am he, and there is no Elohim besides me. I put to death and I make alive, I have wounded and I heal, and from my hand no one delivers." Now if you can become God, why does he say that there's no Elohim besides me? Huh?
Well, so you don't want to attend a church meeting?
No, of course not. I've done my research, and you clearly haven't. The Book of Mormon, it contradicts archaeological and historical facts. Alma 129 mentions silk. There's no silk in the Americas. The Book of Mormon takes place in the Americas. Barley and wheat in 11:7, and in Alma 18:9-10 it mentions horse and chariots. None of those things were found in America. Also, what kind of name is Alma? This is a man in your book. You know Alma in Hebrew means young woman? And why is there a guy named Timothy, or Timotheos, which is a Greek name, even though the people who came to the Americas were supposedly Israelites? Or Laconius, that's also a Greek name. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he have a Greek name if he's an Israelite? Sir, I think you really need to start reading the Bible.
I have to go.
Wait, sir, please. Please.
What?
I have something to tell you.
What?
You believe the Bible, right?
Well, I've never read the Bible.
Well, you believe in Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
You believe it's true. You believe what he says was true.
Yeah.
Okay. Please consider what I told you here today. Okay? Everything I say is important. Because your faith is important. You need to believe in Yeshua, who is the Messiah, and you need to believe his words. Okay? The goal of the Bible is not to please men, it's to please Elohim. So, go home, study. You can come back anytime, we can talk about the Bible, because I know a lot, okay? I can tell you the things which I have learned from Yeshua, because he is our teacher, okay? I know you have the ranks in the priesthood called teacher and everything, but Yeshua is ultimately our teacher. So, you can come back here anytime and speak to me, but please, go home, read the Bible, consider that what you have inherited from your fathers or your forefathers is wrong, and that your religion is wrong. And please get yourself out of this cult, okay? Have a nice day.
Thank you. I'm gonna have a chocolate bar for the first time.
Okay. Starting at... Oh shit, I said the wrong verse.
You said shit, that's not allowed.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Now the elder is going to wash your mouth out with day-old soap.
Day-old soap?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like liquid soft hand soap, but he just like squirts it on the counter and lets it harden until he like scoops it up with a spoon and shoves it in our mouths if we say naughty words.
Shut up.
The elder is a nice man though. One time he took us hiking, right? And I don't know what happened to 3 of the kids. They went missing.